We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Super Tuesday sets the stage for November. More investigations into COVID and TikTok, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump nearly swept their respective primaries on Super Tuesday, including in delegate-rich California and Texas. But Nikki Haley won a surprise victory in Vermont's Republican primary, and a little-known Democrat, Jason Palmer, beat Biden in American Samoa's caucus. Trump called Tuesday an amazing night in his 20-minute speech, criticizing Biden's policies, while Biden made no speech and issued a statement. Nikki Haley is suspending her campaign after the results, clearing the way for a Trump-Biden rematch in November. Even with a third of the delegates doled out on Tuesday, not enough states will have voted until later this month for Trump or Biden to formally become their party's nominees. Meanwhile, in California, Representative Adam Schiff and former LA Dodgers star Steve Garvey will face each other in a November runoff to fill California's U.S. Senate seat, left open by the death of Dianne Feinstein last year. Schiff spent more than $12 million on ads attacking Steve Garvey, which actually helped Garvey by increasing awareness of the political newcomer and boosted his standing in the polls. Schiff is best known for perpetuating the lie of the Steele dossier against Donald Trump. The House Select Subcommittee on the Coronavirus Pandemic has subpoenaed former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo to testify on May 24th about his COVID-19 nursing home policies. In 2020, Cuomo directed New York nursing homes to accept patients believed to have COVID-19, a decision that has subjected his administration to fierce criticism. In a letter on Tuesday, the committee told the former New York governor that misguided decision effectively admitted thousands of COVID-19 positive patients into nursing homes, causing predictable but deadly consequences for New York's most vulnerable. The committee also told Cuomo that his testimony is vital to our investigation into the effectiveness of federal guidance and regulations implemented during the COVID-19 pandemic regarding the protection of nursing home residents. The Ukrainian war has spread beyond its borders. Ukrainian commandos landed in Sudan as early as last summer to help its besieged military ruler, who had been supplying Kiev with weapons, push rebel forces backed by Russia's Wagner paramilitary group out of the capital. The front line in the war between Ukraine and Russia now extends into Africa. With fighting in Ukraine at a near stalemate, a global battle over weapons and economic resources is taking shape as both sides dig in for a war that could last many more years. TikTok could be banned in the U.S. if China's ByteDance does not divest it under new proposed legislation unveiled Tuesday. It's the latest effort by congressional lawmakers to target the popular short video app. The bipartisan measure is being introduced by Representative Mike Gallagher, the Wisconsin Republican who leads the House Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party, and the panel's top Democrat, Representatives Raja Krishnamurthy of Illinois. It is co-sponsored by a bipartisan group of more than 15 House lawmakers. U.S. officials have for years been concerned about the data collection practices and privacy protections of Beijing-based ByteDance. Legislation introduced last year stalled, however, and it's unclear how far the latest effort will get during this election year. Democratic New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez was charged by federal prosecutors with obstruction of justice in yet another superseding indictment unsealed on Tuesday relating to a multi-year alleged bribery scheme involving the Egypt and Qatar governments. The 18-page indictment is wrapped into Menendez's existing charges already against him and his co-defendants, including his wife Nadine, for allegedly acting as a foreign agent and accepting hundreds of thousands of dollars in bribes to benefit the Egyptian government through his power and influence as a senator. The indictment comes after co-defendant Jose Uribe accepted a plea deal and agreed to cooperate last week. The charges on Tuesday also alleged Menendez committed conspiracy, bribery, acting as a foreign agent, extortion, and wire fraud. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.